What's up, family? Just a quick video about North and South. See the way they got it in our brains now? This is the North back here. Bam, bam, bam. And, and we head here to the South, right? And that's what we always been taught. That's why people they be like, I'm from the dirty South. Shout out to my people that's from the so-called South. This where my family come from. Georgia. That's my daddy side. Georgia. Georgia. Hey, I come from the people, the May people, and then I come from these people, the Williams, good old Alabama. You see, they got Montgomery on there. What's up? One love to the Gump, my people. Boy, Granny, that's where Granny at right now, Montgomery, baby. I love the Granny, and then we come down to my daddy mother side, down here in Louisiana, baby. One love, and they call this down in the South, right? But what I'm finna show y'all, we was tricked. You know what I mean? And I wonder why they tricked that out of us. It had to be a good reason. But they tricked us to thinking this is the South and this is the North. But really, this is the front down here, and right here is the back of the map. And I'm about to show y'all because you see how I'm holding this phone up and down. I think that's called horizontal. Up. I didn't mean to push that button, but I'm holding the phone like up, down, bam, bam. But really, the earthing's not like that. I don't believe in that globe earth stuff. It don't make sense. They make you think all outside of the box, or some scientific stuff like the earth is round and y'all gravity and all that. No, man, that don't make sense, man. The earth is laying like this. Bam. You see how I just laid that phone down? And it's tilted back like that. You know how I know it's tilted? Because this water right here is spilling over onto down here. This water right here is spilling over. That's how you know it's coming down toward them like that. And they got levees all up and down there so it won't spill on there and killing people. They got levees so it won't flood their cities. That's how you know it's going back. That's just like a sheet of paper. Hold on, I'm about to get a sheet of paper and show y'all something. See, when you got a sheet of paper, you write forward, right? You write forward. You write forward. And that's how you get to this part from writing forward. If you was writing backwards, like how our ancestors used to do, this new forward way is a new way of writing. But ancient history, or every civilization of people went this way and wrote backwards. So if you wrote backwards, where would you end up? At the back. And this is where Michigan and all that, Michigan, Ohio, New York, all that stuff is in the back. And when you head to the front, this is where Florida, Georgia, all that way to Texas, way to California, is up here. You heading forward. That's just like every classroom. Okay, this is the students in every classroom. This is the top of the paper, what they call the top. This is the students. Bam. Draw some X's. Bam. Bam. And this rows of students. And this they rows. Like that. It be rows of students like this. And they be back here. And where the teacher always sit. Right here. At the front of the class. Always. And the students be back here. Bam. Rows of students. And the teacher always at the front. I ain't never seen no classroom where the teacher was back here and the students was up here. That's because this is the front and this is the back. We was tricked out of that. You know what I mean? And they still got it set up, but got our minds thinking another kind of way. And I don't know why they did that. Hold on, let me get back to my map. Yeah, like I was saying, I come from back here at Detroit, and I know it's back here because it's cold back here. All this, look at New York, all that. It's cold, snow. It's all here, Minnesota and Milwaukee, all that, all through here. Ohio, it's cold and it's dark. It get dark quicker here. The sun don't hit back here as much. You know what I mean? It get dark, but when you go up here, either in California, so long is parts in California is in the north and in the so-called South, but this is the front where the North at because it's sunny out here. It's always vegetation growing here. You see this water right here. The water is heading toward the people. That's why they gotta block it because it's heading forward, going toward the back. It's always vegetation, and just like y'all be like the dirty South. Oh man, in the South, it's red clay. Y'all walk around in Alabama. When I go to Alabama, they walk around with no shoes on. Damn near all year. They be outside like that barefoot walking in dirt. It be good. Red clay dirt. It don't be litter. People nicer here. People, how you doing, neighbor? And every person they walk past when I was in Alabama, they speak to you and nicer. And I know it's some hoods and stuff. People been programmed off that rap recently, where they try to be so hood and gangster and killing and all that. But really, it's most peaceful. People want to move to these parts of America to get away, but we came back here for industry companies and stuff like that. This where it's dark at. This where it's garbage everywhere, all over the streets. New York, Detroit, it be dirty niggas fighting. People don't speak to you, man. But when a person from Alabama and all that up here, when they in the front of the map, when they be coming back here, they be so mad. They be like, these people rude. They don't speak. Over here in Chi-Town, all that. Chicago, where they get down. One love to Chi-Town, one love to Ohio, over in there, Columbus, all that. Milwaukee. Look at Milwaukee back there, boy. Them niggas gangster, boy, in Milwaukee, boy. It's dirty, boy. Them niggas, boy. My people in Minnesota, all that right now, all that, man. It's dirty. This where it's cold at. This where it's dark at. You feel me? This where the good weed grow at. That's how you can go over here to Cali. See, look, this is Sacramento, California. And then if you go straight over, I went straight over to Detroit. It ain't even too much slant or nothing. It goes straight over, but that's where that good weed grow at. Detroit, we compete with Cali, Northern Cali, on growing weed. That's because we in the back. The soil and the sun hit different back here. It hit different back here than it do in the front because it's more sun out there. You grow different stuff here. When you go to this part of America, the weed is garbage. Nigga be like, damn. But when you come to the back, you start getting good, strong shit. You feel me? The soil grow different here. And then when you go to the back, I can get on the real biblical. This is Canada. Or back here, that's the land of Canaan, biblically. You feel me? We in the back by the land of Canaan, where it's dark, where it's cold at. And then the whole North America, if you want to get biblically, it says Shem, the part of the earth he gonna contain, it gets hot and cold. And North America, we know it get hot and cold here. So we come from the seed of Shem, if you want to get biblically. But this is the front of the earth. This is the front of the North America, right here. Just like with those fake slave stories, you see the Atlantic. Who ever come to somebody's house to the back door? When you come to somebody's house, you always go to the front door, right? That's how I know these people. You got to come to the front. Bam, this the front. And then you head backwards. Just like a sheet of the paper. You go this way heading forward. You going forward. And just like when we used to come visit to Alabama, it used to be so many mountains. It used to feel like we was going up. That's because we is. Like, I'm going to slant this phone. We going up like this. And going down and going backwards is like that. Y'all can't believe no gravity and all that. We all be falling over if we just floating and all that dumb junk, man. That don't make sense. They threw us in a whole loop to get us out of our, they had to do all that to trick us out of our land because we was here in the front living real good. Pecans fall out the trees all year, and Georgia peaches, Florida oranges, all the good stuff, all the good trees, Louisiana, all that good stuff, man. Down here, Texas, in the front, all that. It gets so hot out here. That's why they can't grow that good weed out here, because it get too hot. You got to start heading back in the map. You got to head back like here. Bam, good. Look, they buy that good water over here in California. You feel me? You go up. You know what I mean? But really, you're going backwards. I got to stop saying up, because when you're going up, you heading that way. Just like on a sheet of paper, you heading forward. If you're going backwards on the paper, you'll be going back that way. You know, I hope this video made a little sense, family. Just wanted to shoot that right quick, let y'all know this is the real dirty South, where it get dirty for real. Up here, the good clean North. Hey, the good sun shining right here. They be on beaches with their shirts off. It's all year nice weather and all that. That's because it's the North, the sun shining. The sun hitting this. We catching a little bit of it back here. This back of town. Y'all in front of town. You know, and I know everybody ain't gonna switch that and start saying this the real North, but y'all in the North. They tricked y'all out of y'all stuff. Say y'all want to go to the North? It sound better telling people y'all want to head north other than telling them, you know, y'all want to go south. Because if they would have explained it, they would have been like, man, y'all can lead is good. That's because the pale people wanted them good lands here in the front. They're like, y'all can go back here. It's industry. They got Cadillacs and cars and all that. And they sent people, just like the people in Chicago. Y'all, you know, a lot of people in Chicago come from Mississippi, and all that stuff here went up through that line, you know. That's why we got to get to know our people in America, man. Y'all be wanting to leave out the country and think y'all from another land out of the country, but we don't even get to see our real lands here. This where we come from. All that. We wasn't no slaves here. Well, we was living good. Go watch my video. We come from greatness. We was in the front where it was good weather at. We had good farms and good oil rigs and good brick houses and nice houses and all that stuff. You know, we came back here, man. That's when we started catching cancer and all that sickness, and you know, because the sun went right here. We wasn't putting our feet in the dirt. Like here, you got good red clay. You walk around in dirt. You know what red clay do to your body when you walk around it with in your feet, your foot out. That's why a lot of people from the so-called South was really the North, stronger, bigger, taller. You know, and then a lot of people, when you born here, we be born kind of, you know, sickly and stuff. Weather be cold or all the time, you know. But we, you know, and don't get me twisted. It was melanated people all back here in the land of Canaan and all that, you know. And we started furnaces and wood furnaces and all type of stuff. We built refrigeration and all that way back in you know, before we even had a calendar to count days. So all this is melanated people land. This is no Chinese, Asian, the fake Native Americans not from here. This is where niggas come from. This nigga land. This the land of Shem, baby. And this is the front. And this is the back. All this. One love to my people from all over these maps. This melanated land, baby. They said the Indians, and when you read the stories of the Indians was all down here in Florida and all that stuff. Who down there now? You don't even see them fake Indian people down there now. All you see is Negroes, niggas. All that. And we got the flood and we everywhere. One love to my American people, man. You know what I mean? We got to really do our history and know who we is. Start coming with our own history. Letting us know. Because we know now. We not lost no more. This is the front. This is front of town. And this is back of town. One love, family. Enjoy this good Friday. Get y'all checks on the 6th day of the week. Yeah, this is the 6th day of the week. This ain't no 5th. Tomorrow is the 7th day of the week, the Sabbath. You know, we gotta unlearn and relearn, family.